Yeah, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to do a proper mixing in flstudiomobile, and I shout out to the boy who requested the video. I like the questions like that. They make me experiment more and become more creative. Yeah, for real, man. I hope you enjoy this video and you take something in it, and let's go without wasting any further time. Yes, sir. That's a dope beat. You know what I'm saying? I only make good fucking dope beats. Sorry for swearing, but I deserve a Grammy, don't I? Basically, we are mixing in this video, and when you mix, okay, let me just walk you through. For mobile, you have the echo, the leveler, the filters, and the mix. And then the leveler is what you use to balance your sound master. Everything you see, auto dock, compressor, limiter, multiband, they use to master and mix. So now I depend on limiter because I want to see every frequency spectrum of the sound in every instrument that I use. For example, when I play this one, I play these keys, I want to see if it will hit at a certain level, but it must not go beyond that level that I want it to hit. So I will check the levels and I balance the levels. So as long as this instrument is not hitting harder than any other instrument, like the purpose is to create enough space, enough room for the other instrument, and you need to love using the EQ most of the time because it gives the best out of a sound. Sometimes you can, if I find that it has a high frequency, the instrument has a high frequency, you need to cut it, and low frequency, you need to cut it. So I did this tutorial on EQ. You can go and check on my playlist. So here on this instrument, I'm adding attack. There is attack, ADS, attack, delay, sustain, release, ADSR. So when I increase the attack, it helps the instrument not to sound like harsh. When it's placed, it goes smooth, and you know what I'm saying. So you can hear when I'm playing it right now. As you can see, I'm trying to cut this instrument so that it will be balanced, so that when I add more instrument, it doesn't uh, clip. Clipping is what you were explaining, my friend, when you say that sometimes the 808 and the kick hit above, it is when the sound starts clipping. So you need to decrease the volume as possible as you can, increase slightly but not too much. On the other instrument, this lead, it's too harsh, it's too harsh. So I'm trying to decrease the volume. Sometimes you decrease the volume, you cut the volume of the instrument, and it's bad. You need to know what is the right volume and how to know this volume. It will sound good with other instrument, because you are playing a lot of instruments at the same time, because most of the beat makers, they love to make a lot of patterns, add a bunch of instruments, that they start to think that's beat making. That's nonsense. So now when I add more instrument, I this one is high. You can see it's high, so we have to cut something. I have to add an EQ. I did add an EQ, but if I turn it off, it sounds like something, hard. If I turn it on, at least I will cut it. So like the EQ, it helps you to know that now the instrument is sounding like, it helps you to master this. I'm trying by all means to make sense. I hope it makes sense. Subscribe for me and like my videos, and then if I add another instrument, now I'm adding the 808, the most instrument that most of y'all don't really notice, that this is the instrument, the that it destroys all your beats, because you add a bunch of things. For me, I like to add the distortion, and I'm good. Then I'll add an EQ and balance this, so that when I play it all together, it doesn't clip, it doesn't hit hard. So this EQ, it helps you know how and where are the frequencies, how, what is really going on. So you need the EQ should be your friend. You need to master the EQ, so that you cut the highs when it is too much, or the lows when it's too lows. You know what I'm saying? You mean you increase the highs if there's too lows, there are too lows, and increase the lows if it's too high. So since we're still on the EQ, mastering this 808. And by the way, I'm about to get, I need to get a new microphone, so that I become audible, because most of my videos that are so powerful and effective, if you can try and check them out, you'll see. But the problem is that I'm not explaining in them, and please forgive me for that. Time will tell. I will change and adapt and grow and become better, and like that's what I do every day. So since we're still mastering the 808, if I increase the volumes and try to balance, that's the same thing, like EQ, balancing, cutting out, and everything, nothing much. Everything is handmade, so you just have to make sure you know what you do. So handmade, what the fuck is that? So, and after that, after the 808, I went straight to the drums. So the drums, the kick is what you need to pay attention. The kick, like, honestly, it doesn't have to hit hard, like. And by the way, you must make sure you're using the good sound. I've dropped a lot of drum kits and melody loops on some of my videos. I need you to go there and search, find it, download for free. I don't charge people, because, like, why should I charge people for something that they can do themselves? And then you need to cut the kick, cut it. It must not hit above that line, because, like, make sure it all instruments are in a one line. Now instrument is sounding above the other, because the other instrument is sounding above the other instrument. It will make your music bad, and that's not what you want, because once your audience says it's sounding different from, like, on the speaker. So make sure you get proper resources, like good speakers and good instruments. The one I use is just small, but it's hitting hard, and I love it. But I need to get a new one, I guess. So actually, this video I'm just talking all throughout, so that, like, I try to make sense of what I do, because sometimes I just keep on uploading, but I don't really show you what is really going on. So, but I think done a lot of explanation. Now I just want to play the beat, do some touches, but I want to like start it all over again, so that you can learn again, and see how to play instrument one by one, how to increase the volumes, and all that. That's it.